This is like a different like setting. I mean, normally I'm like in my car. And you're like, oh, what the heck? Why are you? Why are you not? Is this a gaming channel now? Not really. I mean, I was just like bored as hell, and I was like, I want to make a video, but I also don't want to just be like talking to my camera. So it's like put on Steep. I mean, I love Steep, man. This game, if you couldn't tell already, you might be slow, but it's just like a little bit of a you just like fucking roam around like mountains and shit, and just like ski around, and it's like cool and shit. And I don't know, man. I guess I don't know. I'm just like apprehensive about going to college, and I'm like sitting here alone in my room. I'm like, man, I feel like I got a bunch of pent up feelings right now. Should probably like discuss them, but I have no one to talk to. So I'm like, I just like talk to myself in my room, and then like record it and put it on the internet, which is kind of fire. Which I mean, I cannot wait to be looking back on these videos and being like, I mean, that's the thing. Like right now, it feels like I'm about to like do something really hard. Like like when you're about to do something, you're just like you're at the gym, and you're like, man, fuck, bro. Like I do not feel good. Like I'm tired. This workout's about to be ass. And then there's like, oh my god, I still have like two more sets, and I'm supposed to be pushing really hard, and you're just like, oh, this is about to be shit. And then you do it. You still low key feel like ass after, but then after your workout, you get like a post workout meal or something. Like you go to Chipotle or something like that, and then like you low key feel like the soreness start to kick in. You're like, man, this is kind of fire, because you're like, damn, I really pushed myself and I feel good now. And then like you look back on the hard task and you're just like, that was low key easy. That shit was light. And I mean, I feel like I have that all the time. I mean, I'm thinking about like Mount Washington and shit. I thought it was the hardest shit ever while I was doing it, and then now I'm like, man, it was low key fun. Like I could do it again, but could I really? I mean, yeah, I mean, I could. I mean, it's not like I suddenly just got like became physically inept in like 4 weeks, but like I don't know. It's like when you used to think like back in the day how, bro, I can't believe like when I was a kid I had such little homework, and like, oh my god, I thought I was doing so much work. And like sure, like maybe it is true that like you weren't being fully like it really was not that much homework, or not that much work, or not that much like you didn't really have to work that hard, but you still felt like you were doing a lot. Like I mean, obviously that's just like hindsight. Because right now, if you're like in the moment, bro, high school felt so hard. Like I was like, oh my god, dude, I have this paper, I have a test tomorrow too, and then I have to do this. But like looking back, and I'm only like a few months out, that shit it feels really easy. Like it does not feel that hard. It feels pretty light. But I don't know. I don't know, man. Not, but now, like right now, it just feels like I'm about to go do something that I don't really want to do. Like I don't really want to hit this last set or these next few sets of fucking school, and yet I mean I know like I'm at least smart enough to be able to be like I know like it's good for me. It's the right thing to do. It's all part of the path I'm on, and like I'm lucky to be going to college, and not everyone gets this opportunity. All that stuff. But it doesn't change the fact that like right now, man, I just don't feel excited. And all these people, like people glorify college so much. Like people are like, oh my god, it's the best time of your life. And I mean, obviously, I can't say for my own experience, but I'm just I don't know. I remember how hyped up like high school was, I guess, or maybe it wasn't hyped up. I just remember like watching movies and shit, and just thinking that high school was gonna be like super cool, and I was gonna do a bunch of cool shit, and I was gonna be like, I don't know, I'd like grow up and like become like a fucking adult and like become a man and shit. Well, none of that happened. Um, fucking, I mean, I'm literally talking to myself, staring at a screen, playing a fucking skiing video game. And like, by the way, I'm ass at skiing. Like, I cannot do any of this. I can't even do a shifty like that. What the hell? I can't even do that. That's like the most basic trick. I can barely jump. But I don't know, man. I'm just. I guess I'm just like I have all sorts of like emotions about college. Like I'm like I'm nervous, obviously. I hate my wardrobe. And I mean, what type of fucking middle school bullying am I expecting? Like, ew, your clothes are weird. Fuck out of here, kid. And my clothes aren't weird. It's just I don't have any clothes at all. Like, I have such a minimal amount of clothes, and it's just like it's probably like one of my biggest insecurities is how I don't have a lot of clothes, and how I like be re-wearing a ton of my clothes, and I'm like, man, I hope these people don't call me out on that because I don't have anything else. And it's not from like a position of, oh, I can't afford to have clothes. It's just I just never get clothes. Like I I've never gone back to school shopping for clothes. My parents are like, oh, the only back to school shopping I would ever do is like fucking getting like notebooks or like pencils. And I mean, that's like not, I can't blame anyone else but me because I like never liked clothes shopping. I hate shopping, bro. Like, I don't know how people, like, a lot of people are like, just, they just like shopping. I'm just like, bro, first of all, it feels like I'm just fucking blowing money away. And I'm like, I don't want to spend a shit ton of money. And yet everything is super expensive. So, like, I have to spend a ton of money to get anything cool. And then, and I also feel overwhelmed by all the decisions. And I'm like, especially like I did some online clothes shopping. I think I'm gonna do that after this as well, because like I need clothes and like that's what my plan was today. So I'm trying to go through with that, even if it's not in real life. But like I'm like um, but I'm like over. I'm just like, bro, like what if it doesn't fit? Well, I mean, that's just like online shopping. But then again, like even in person shopping, like you don't try on every single T-shirt. You just have to hope that it fits. And I don't really know my size because I never go clothes shopping. And then there's always so many choices, and I'm like, oh, what the hell? I don't know if this is good. I don't know if this is bad. And I'm just like, I just hate it because I feel like it feels like I'm making the wrong choice, and then if I make the wrong choice, I'm just like fucked. And I'm like, ugh. And I don't know. Again, I just have like no clothes, so I'm like, I don't know, just like insecure about that. But whatever. I'm sure it'll all be fine. And plus, like, I'm going to a big ass school, and I doubt I'm gonna be seeing like people are gonna be seeing me all the time in like the same clothes. Like, hopefully that doesn't happen. But I don't know, man. I don't know. It's just, but besides that, like I'm just like, I don't know. I want to fit in, and I'm just, ugh. I don't know. I like a smaller vibe. I think, and I'm kind of just realizing that. And I'm going to a big ass school, and that's not. It's just not gonna be like. It's just not a. It's not a small vibe. The place I'm going is, or UConn is like just super super big, and like that's what it's known for. It's like, or not known for, but like that's just one of the things. It's just a big school with a shit ton of people, and I guess it's good. Like I'm not I'm not here saying like, oh my god, my life is horrible and fucking like, I hate school and I'm gonna fucking off myself because I don't like the college I'm going to. But it's just, I don't know. I think maybe it's a good thing. I'm gonna see a bunch of new people, put myself out there. But it's like, I don't know. I really liked high school. High school was a lot of fun. It was like super easy. Yeah, you could just fuck around, and I like had friends. But like, what if I go to college and it's not super easy. I don't do well in school, and I don't have any friends. Like, that would be kind of ass, and that's kind of like scary. I mean, I feel like that's a pretty valid like thought to have. And plus, like, my biggest fear is like I just get stuck with like the friends I make are not actually fun, and I get like stuck in like a shitty group, which I'm like, that would suck ass. And plus, like, that's the thing about high school. Like, everyone, especially because I went to a smaller high school, it was all like everyone was super different, which is like really cool. But now I'm like, I don't like having friends that are the same as me. I think that's ass. Like, I like having friends that are different and like just not like challenge my ideas on some weird shit, but like just like different vibes in me that I wouldn't like. I mean, I'm always with me, by the way. Like, I'm always with my thoughts, and like, I don't know. There's like, dude, I'm actually just going insane. Like, I'm like talking to myself, but like seriously, like I'm always like, I don't want to be with people that are like me. I want to be around people that are different than me, and yet I still fuck with. And I'm scared. Like, what if at UConn that's not the case? Because like there's a bunch more people. Maybe I'm just gonna have end up getting stuck with a bunch of people that are similar to me. And I'm like, ugh, I don't want to do that. That'd be kind of ass. But I don't know. Maybe once I get there, it's gonna be easy and it's just gonna be fun and it's just gonna be lit. But I don't know. What else do I want to talk about? Yeah, and then like college, bro. It just I'm not saying college is a scam and like F students are the inventors and I'm gonna drop out and fucking become a welder, like on some weird stuff. But I just think like I've thought recently about how like, you know, we're all gonna die. I mean, fucking oh my god, I'm learning what mortality is. But like the it is true. Like, those fucking billionaires you see in Monaco. What the hell? Oh, I'm going to the wrong activity. Like those people you see, like you see those videos where it's like billionaire tips $100 at Monaco Valet, and you're like, oh my god, that's so cool. Like this guy's rich. What the heck? And they're going into like a supercar, but like they're gonna die one day, and their body's gonna rot just like mine, and my body's just gonna rot like everyone else's. And as someone who doesn't believe in an afterlife, although there's some science to like to back that your life will like actually flashes before your eyes when you die, and also I'm not 100% sure about the science on this one. I might just be thinking about The Good Place and this one scene where like one of the characters is like, how am I supposed to know if this is the real afterlife? It could just be like my brain firing random neurons at like the end of my life, which who knows, maybe that is actually going to happen and I will experience eternal bliss in heaven, but it's just like the last milliseconds of my life as my brain desperately tries to give myself a nice ending. But who knows? But like that's kind of like, what's the point then? Like what's the point of grinding crazy to like have a car and shit? Is it just for like the experience, just for me to die? Because like low key, I wouldn't be too opposed to just being like a bum. Like that's kind of like a lit life if you can just like mooch off your parents and work like a shitty minimum wage job at like your local gas station, like, and kind of just like go home, work like 20 hours a week, and go home and play video games. Like that just seems fire. Like that just like imagine that was your life. Maybe I'm just like a dickhead, and I guess some people like really want to have kids and like have a family and like support people. I guess you can't do that if you're a bum. But like I don't know, man. Just seems I'm just like going through it. I don't really see the purpose of life. Like, okay, I'll be honest. This is like the second time I'm making this video. I recorded a vid in my car and then my phone like ran out of storage. Shout out me having a phone with shitty storage. But so like it got cut short and I'm like, oh fuck this. And I'm low key reiterating a lot of the stuff I was talking about in there. But in that video, I was like crashing out basically. I was like shouting and like I was really pissed because I've been having like a shitty day. Like today has been like a bad day. I'm not gonna lie. And everyone has bad days and everyone has good days. But today has been pretty ass. I didn't go to the gym. I stayed at home. I thought I was gonna go shopping with my friend, and that didn't happen. And now like I just had to like run like mindless errands for my mom, which is fine. Which I mean, I don't know. That really wasn't that bad. But like I played tennis today, and I just played like shit, and my back hurt a lot. Like if y'all know, I have back pain, like low back pain. TS is chronic, and it was like really ass today. I don't know, just had a really shit day, and I made this video, and I was like screaming about how, oh my god, I don't understand the point of life, and oh, I want to fucking kill myself. Well, actually, no, I explicitly said that I didn't, but I was like really pissed off about how, oh my god, how am I gonna like, what's the point of like just life? Like it's kind of a foreign idea, but like what is the point of like living? And the vague conclusion I came to at the end, after like screaming my head off in a gas station parking lot and getting laughed at by people at 10:30 at night, in said gas station parking lot was that I guess the point is to just have like a bunch of experiences because that's all we really can have. Like maybe just make that flashing the life that flashes before your eyes when you die like a really good one. So like I guess that could be chill. But then like I guess then that makes sense. Like you have to like make money and have kids and do all that shit. But I don't know, bro. Like I just feel hecka romantically alone as well. Like where is my anime romance? You know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know, dude. It just feel like I'm not depressed because this is not like a ongoing thing, but I just feel very sad and like melancholic, I guess, because I don't really know why I'm sad. I think I'm just sad because like I like in like 3 days, my my life is gonna be different, irrevocably different. Like it's about to change, and I've been living in like the free trial's over. I guess that's the best way to put it. Before in school, like you can beat some kid up and just get like a fucking suspension. Like now you can just straight up just go to jail. Like assault charges, boom, jail. Like eh, shit is real now. Like this is life. And obviously some people have to grow up way sooner, but I've lived a pretty fortunate life where I've been like kind of I don't want to say sheltered. Like I don't live in a gated community. I live actually like right by like the poorest part of my town, and I'm not. I don't know. I shouldn't glorify my like life. So like, man, I made it from the hood. Like, I'm a very fortunate person, but like, you know, I've had to. Now it's time to grow up. Like, I'm about to like be on my own, and my dorm is it's gonna look like shit. I'm not gonna lie. It's so it's I have like no decorations, and I have like a couple of decorations and a rug, and like I have like some sheets, and like I ordered a fucking like a fucking I don't know, a mattress topper. Like that's all I really got, and I'm gonna bring my PC. Shit. I gotta order a mouse pad. That's what I can do after this. I need a mouse pad, bro. It's just so much shit that I need, bro. And I'm moving in 3 days. Ooh, it's not looking the best, but I don't know. I guess that's just part of it. I think a lot of people, or like a lot of dudes, might just have, or I bet a lot of people are really prepared because like they've been excited about this, but like I've just been putting it off for a really long time, and now it's like ah shit, maybe we shouldn't have been doing that, and like should have like done this like weeks ago, and like actually fucking researched and like got in a good room or like prepared a good room. But right now it's looking like one one shitty, well it's not shitty, but it's just like so like fake. It just says Shanghai, China. My family's from like northern China, and like I think I've been to Shanghai like once. My family, no, I have no family that lives there. They live in like Chongqing, and like Beijing. So I have some. So I have but I have like a framed piece of wall art that says Shanghai, China on it. Um, I think I'm gonna bring that scroll. That'll be cool, I guess. Really show I'm Asian, and that's about it. That's all I got. No, I got like a microwave. It's cool. It's cool. I got a microwave. That's nice. Um, that's. But maybe it's just like a little like canon event, I guess, of being a guy in as a freshman in college with like guy interior decoration. If you guys know what I'm talking about, like that stereotypical. Like I think me and my friend we're going for like the divorced dad aesthetic. I think that's what we're going for. You know, so hopefully we're doing it right. But yeah, man, I'm just, and I'm gonna have to get a job at college too because I'm broke as shit. So it's like I have to get a job when I'm on campus. So I gotta make a resume, bro. Shit. I might do that as well. Like I just have shit to do now, and I also have to do like an alcohol training video too. That's also why I have to like. What the fuck, man? Why do I have homework already? Oh my god, man. I'm just. Yeah, I said it briefly before about how like college is like glorified, but like the same thing for me. The same thing happened to me like in high school, where like you know like Project X took place in high school. Super Bad took place in high school. Like obviously life is not a movie, and that I'll talk about that in a second as well. But like, dude, do you know how like fucking you see those movies as like a middle schooler, right? I mean, I guess they're like probably rated R, but like even the ones that aren't, like fucking like I don't know, Diary of a Wimpy Kid. High school seems fun as hell, right? Like I thought your boy was gonna be popping out to hella parties and like being cool and like fucking getting mad girls. That didn't happen. And you know, there's a bunch of college stuff like shows and movies and people talk about it and it's like they're saying like, "Oh my god, it's crazy," and blah blah blah. Well, that's the impression I had at high school, and high school was boring as hell. Well, it wasn't boring. It's just it wasn't that. And I'm like, well, let's see if college is like that. I don't know. I guess the what people will tell me is like college is what you make of it, and I'm like, I guess yeah, but I don't know. Maybe I'm just more introverted than I think I am. But also like, man, I'm just feeling hella romantically alone, bruh. Need me a baddie. Like I saw this like my brother's so like my brother like lives in a suite with like one person in his suite and then one person in his room and then like a living room, bathroom and then another room with two people. And it's like one of the people is from my town and I actually played tennis with him today. And then his roommate, so like my brother's suite mate's roommate. I saw him at Target the other day. Um and this dude is like no glaze, but like he's pretty he big, right? He's big, um, in a good way. He's also smart and also was a D1 athlete, and he has an ABG girlfriend. I'm like, bro, what? I'm sure he's having a fucking swell time at college, but um, is this guy gonna have fun at college? I don't know, man. I don't know. But now I kind of just sound like an annoying kid, like whining and shit. I don't really have like a bigger purpose here. Well, what I really like, okay, what's really um kind of it's like I've said before, like how you got to be like treating life like a movie, and how it's um how like you gotta be different. You gotta like if someone watches the movie of your life, you want them to be entertained, not just be fucking bored as shit. And that's true and all, but I feel like recently I've like come to the sad realization that like most people live an average life because what is the average? It's the middle, right? And most people live that life because most people are average. And I used to think that I would be different and that I would be great and my life would not be average. And I'm not going to like count my chicks before they hatch here. Who knows, man? Maybe my life will be extraordinary. You can't know, and a lot of people their lives become extraordinary, way past fucking 17. But like I'm just feeling like you can't beat the statistics. Why are casinos in business? Because they fucking what's it called? Because of the statistics, right? Like you hear those stories of people going on crazy runs, like, bro, I flipped like a band into like 3 mil, and you're like, you know what? Sure, I'll believe you, but not everyone's doing that. Most people are leaving the casino with like a fucking 60 cents voucher, bro. Like you are not, and that's when I say most people, that's like 99.9% of people, because the statistics don't lie. Like that's why casinos in business is because of statistics, and statistically, I'm gonna live an average life. And I say that, and I want to like just address a couple things, like my life in context with like the world, like a life that I'm envisioning for myself, where I graduate as an engineer, get like an engineering job, or like maybe go to law school, or maybe go to grad school. Like I do all that, right? And then, I'm like, that's chill. then I get a job, then I work, and then I, have a family, retire. Mm, my kids have grandchildren for me, and then I like live in a nursing home and die, you know, and then like shit my pants because that happens when you die. I'm just like an old guy sitting in shit, dead. That's in the grand scheme of things, that's not an average life. Like that's a pretty good life compared to like there's people dying everywhere. Like think about like Gaza and stuff. Like there's just people that don't even get to live life. There's kids just fucking starving right now. TS is crazy. Like the odds that I, so yeah, but like in the context of like America, I'm gonna live a pretty average life. Like that's the chance. That's like the biggest chance. That's like where the statistics are telling me I'm gonna live a life. Like that's odds are that's what life's gonna be. And who knows? Maybe I'll make a bunch of bread and I get to retire a little bit earlier. Maybe get to like travel a little bit more than the average person, or who knows? But that's just not. That's why I think I'm feeling like really like pissed off. It's because that's not what like that's not what I thought life was gonna be. I really thought that life was gonna be like a movie, man. I thought that shit was gonna like, you know, end with me being like rich as hell, and or actually not even rich, bro. I think it's totally conceivable that I'll be affluent, or maybe not affluent or wealthy, but definitely well off. Like I feel like that's not that crazy. Like I'm, you know, trying to work a I'm not I'm not on, the path of being like a manager at a small retail store in the Midwest type of average life. But like I was just thought that I would have more impact. Like I thought I thought I was gonna be like, I don't know. I thought I'd like not like I don't think I'm gonna be Gandhi. Well, I definitely don't want to be Gandhi because that dude like definitely like diddled kids. You guys can look into that. He like definitely was a pedophile. He like definitely touched like a 13-year-old girl or some shit. It might have been even younger. But like I don't know, man. I thought that, and I would definitely not do a hunger strike. Never. What the hell? I need my food. But like I thought I'd like, you know, just like bring some positiveness to this world, which I guess is not like I guess again it's not like not in the cards for me, but it's just statistically probably not what's gonna happen, and I can still hope. And I guess I mean I'm kind of talking myself into some optimism right now. Like holy shit, bro, I'm actually so alone. I'm dead ass sitting in my room, sweating my fucking balls off, playing a video game while talking to myself. Like what, bro? I don't know, man. I don't know, bro. Well, now I just that optimism kind of just like evaporated. I'm not gonna lie, but I mean, I'm just having a bad day, so that's why I feel like shit, and I'm like so pessimistic. But it's just like you can't, facts don't lie, and statistics are just facts. Like they're they're statistics for a reason, and so like am I actually being pessimistic when I'm like, oh my god, I'm gonna live an average life, blah, 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 oh my god, fuck me? Like probably not. I'm probably not being that pessimistic. I'm kind of just being more realistic. But it can't hurt to be optimistic. Like I know for sure if I never try to have a positive impact or never try to do anything good, then it'll never happen. But if I at least put myself out there, put myself in the right positions, and at least try, then you could just say, "Oh, I was not the outlier." But I mean, I don't know, dude. I just so wish I was the outlier. I so wish I was just special. And I mean, that's a pretty, damn, that's a pretty, first of all, that's a pretty, woe is me, um, thing to say. Like, oh my God, I wish I was special, blah, 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 blah. But like, damn, man, I always thought like, but still, I don't know. I don't know, man. I just thought like, I thought I was. I guess I had overinflated self belief about, my like journey in life and like what I was going to accomplish. And I guess the first hit to that was like the college. Like I'm definitely not. That's also probably why I'm not that excited to go to UConn, because I definitely like believed a little bit that I would go somewhere else. But nah, I mean UConn's a fine school. It's not bad, but I don't know, man. I guess not going to a special school was the first like kind of hit, kind of the first nail in the coffin that maybe you're not that special kid, which I think everyone needs a little reality check every now and then, so it's not bad, but I don't know. Just feels average. I guess that's kind of what I've been feeling recently is just average. Like, I don't know. I think I have like a pretty average physique, pretty average everything. And I mean, I don't know. One of my friends told me to like be more positive and like, self-talk, like tell yourself good things, which is true, but I don't know, man. It's kind of hard to have like positive self-talk just cuz I don't really know why. I think I've never been good at like giving myself credit, which I mean, that's like 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 when like your friend comes to you and you're just like and they're like sad or something. It's so easy to think of compliments and like think of like reasons why they shouldn't be sad, but like for them they're like no, you're lying, or no, like I still need to be sad because of X, Y, and Z. Like that's kind of where I'm at right now, where it's like I have so much good in my life. Don't get me wrong, like there's so many great things that are in my life that are not within reach for a lot of people. But it's just I'm only seeing the bad. And that's the same thing with like my physique and stuff. Like using that as an example. I personally hate how I look with my shirt off, not gonna lie. Like obviously I'm not gonna sit here and say like I'm morbidly obese. But like I definitely I like I'm fine with taking it off like at the beach or something like that, but I'll never like make an excuse to like show off my body. And maybe I'll do it like comically because like I'm like can poke fun at myself before people can poke fun at me instead. But and I've been doing that for years. That's like one of my biggest defense mechanisms is like I'll make fun of myself before someone can make fun of me for something. And that way like it feels like, oh, what? I'm not insecure about it. I was making fun of it. I was making fun of myself. So look at that. I beat you, bully. And I had a teacher that was like, "That's really stupid. Don't do that." And this is when I was like actually big as hell. And you know what? I'll put a picture on the screen. How about that? And you guys can see how big I was. But I was like, and she like told me to not do that and blah blah blah. And I stopped it for a while. And I was better. And she made me feel like way better. Shout out Miss Sedensky, absolutely go to teacher. She's probably my favorite teacher ever. And um, and yeah, but now I'm still it's coming back where it's like I just hate looking at myself in the mirror. And yet I like if I look at it from the objective standpoint, like if I look at it from like a kind of a third person like perspective, I know I'm not that big. I know that I'm like pretty healthy, and it's like good. And like I work out, I like try my hardest and whatnot. And I'm not like again, I'm not like obese or anything. I'm just average. But like in my head, I'm like a like fucking blob of fat, which I'm sure that'll go away once I just get big enough and I get lean enough. I'm sure one day I'll just wake up and feel fine. I'm joking. I mean, it's just a bigger issue I have to deal with, but which is it's kind of nice. It's or not nice, but it's a good feeling to know like what my problems are. If anything, that's what my overthink and Wasia videos are good for, because you can never like improve your issues if you don't know what they are. And I guess one of my issues right now is I feel fat as hell. Maybe if I just leaned out a little bit more, just a little bit more, then I would have a girl, and then she'd love me back, and then I would feel good about myself. But I don't know. I don't know, man. This has been a pretty sad video. I guess okay. Let's be optimistic for a second. Well, yeah. Let's be optimistic. Ah, fuck, bro. I hate myself. Too small. Okay. Um, you know, how do I be optimistic, man? I don't know how to be optimistic. I remember like this is back when I had like hella anger issues, and I think it was like my parents or something like that like forced me to go to therapy like at my school, like school based. So like I went to this person and she did like the half cup half full thing with me, and I was like half empty. And she was like, "Oh, that means you're a fucking pessimist." And I was like, "Sick, man. How does this make me not angry all the time?" So shout out her. I think her name was like Miss Jillian or something like that. And I don't know, bro. I don't know. I guess, dude. I'm so fucked in the head right now. Like I'm thinking about, I'm genuinely trying to be optimistic. I just can't. Like I'm thinking about how I'm gonna have to get a job, how the classes are gonna be harder, how I'm gonna, um, how my clothes are ass, how I'm like, low key alone right now, and all my friends are like going to different schools except for like a few. I'm like, just what the hell, man? I don't know how to be optimistic about this. Oh, I don't know, man. I guess just keep it pushing. Like, just thug it out. That's always good advice. That's always pretty fire. It's always worked out for me in the past. Just thug it out, man. Just like one semester, dude. One semester. And then I get to be on break and I get to be doing steep, but in real life, I get to be. No, I swear I'm going to throw a backflip this season, bro. That's going to be me. Wait, not that. This is going to be me. Watch this. Boom. That's going to be me, bro. But I don't know. That's true though. I can be excited for ski season. That'll be fun. That'll be sick. Skis are right there. Mhm. But like beyond that, I guess okay. I'm not an introvert, right? So like I'm not I'm not like afraid of meeting new people. So I'm it's just I haven't made new friends in so long, you know? Like it's been so long since I've like met someone and then just became their friend. Cuz like I go to a small school, so like I made all my friends in like the first like three 4 months, and I was like kind of just placed into a group, and then we were just friends from there. And so I guess I'm just rusty on like meeting new people and like becoming friends. And I don't know. Well, I guess to coach myself here a little bit, I gotta like act normal and stuff. I can't be clip farming, which because I don't want to be known as that guy. I just want to be like a cool person. I gotta get like a fucking an emotional stylist, bro. Just like coach me through getting new friends. But yeah, it's just I also it feels like I don't know. Like I'm whenever I meet new people, I don't. It's been a minute since I've like clicked with someone, you know, like it's been like, and that's just because I don't meet a lot of new people, but it just I don't know, man. It feels like it's been a while, and I definitely. I mean, it would be crazy if that didn't happen. Like, there's like fucking 30,000 people or something at my school, so that's kind of ridiculous not to think that. But like, I don't know, man. I just want to meet chillers, and I also want to be a chiller. So I'm just gonna be locked in. But honestly, I'm sure it'll be fine. Like I'm I'm literally an extrovert. Like I'm good with in groups of people. Like I'm good at meeting new people. That's something I feel like I'm good at. Although maybe I'm overestimating myself. See, like I'm just like fucking pessimistic as hell. Like holy shit. But like, I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm sure that I'll meet people. Like that's kind of a stupid fear to have. Like it's a big school. There's a lot of people. Like I'm not like a weirdo. So I'm sure I'll meet people that are also not weirdos that I can kick it with. But I don't know. I just feel sad. Like I know that like I'm not gonna be able to stream that much. I'm probably barely gonna get to make OW videos. So I'm just like I don't want to say giving up on my dreams, but this is at least like my overthinking Asian videos and to some extent like my Twitch. I feel like my Twitch and like my like gaming or like just funny videos, funny content. I guess, is like that might be more of like not really an outlet, but like just like also kind of just like kind of like a scrapbook of just funny moments, right? That I've had online, if anything. But like my overthinking Asian like videos, although they're very low production value, sorry guys. I mean, since I lost the mics, I order new ones, but you know they never were very high production value. And that one time I tried to make a cool one, the audio was ass because we weren't wearing the mics, and we barely got any clips of us actually climbing Mount Washington. So fuck me. But who knows? I thought I like to think that OW is at least it's at least a start. But it feels like when I go to college, I think maybe overthink Asian videos. I'm obviously gonna keep on posting them because they're, like I said, they're low production value. Like it doesn't take me that long. Although I'm gonna have to go back and like add in a picture of me being fat because I said I would, but that's literally all I'm gonna have to do. It'll take me like 2 minutes on Premiere Pro because they scammed me, bro. I forgot to deactivate it and they just instantly charged me, and I can't unactivate it right now or else I'll just lose access, and I just fucking wasted like $30. So I, I I'm gonna keep it until like I think it's like September 9th. Like I gotta check that. But yeah, they're pretty easy to make, but I'm not gonna be able to really scale them up and make them better because I'm gonna be consumed by other stuff. So it fuels to some extent, to a little bit of an extent, that I'm like giving up on my dreams. And like I said, I want to have a positive impact on people, and I would hope, and I mean, to be honest, this is a 41-minute long video. The odds that someone watches this all the way through, if you're here, bro, like spam like put in the comments put what should I put in the comments? Put in the comments that you're fucking, I don't even know. Just say spam WVid in the comments, guys. Spam, yeah, spam W's. But realistically, like, I mean, who's really at the end of this video? But like, what was I saying? But yeah, like I hope that, they're at least, like, again, maybe it's just like a starting point to spreading positivity, I guess, or like just having a positive impact. Maybe not spreading positivity. Like this has been a pretty negative video, but I like to hope that it's spreading a little bit of like, it's at least generating some positive moments and like a start to something. But feels like I'm gonna have to let it go because I'm going to college and I have to get a job and I have to study for classes and get a high GPA and have a social life. And it's like, it feels like this is the first thing to get cut, even though realistically it's like the number one thing that I want to do. It's like I have fun making videos. Like I think it's cool. It's like something I want to do. And I don't really want to do school, and I don't really want to get a fucking shitty on-campus job like fucking scanning shit at a cash register for 7 hours. Like it's probably not what I want to do, but I'm going to have to do it cuz life is life, and I'm not the exception, like I've said. So I don't know, man. I don't know. I guess this is just the end of the video. No big grand conclusion. I guess recap. Like I'm not that excited about college because it feels like I'm giving up on my dreams a little bit. I'm sad that I have to see all my friends go. I low-key feel alone right now. I had a pretty shitty day, and yeah, man, spreading some positivity. WVid. Spam up WVid, guys, in the comments. Just put it on 2x speed, bro. Honestly, that's the method, man. If you guys aren't putting my shit on 2x speed, you gotta start doing that. Because I also think it's funnier. Because, like, my voice is different. So. Yep. Maybe. Yeah, I think I'm just done. I'm just gonna add a picture of fat me and then just end the video, guys. I don't know, guys. Peace out. I hope you guys have more fun in college than I will. Or, I mean, okay, I could still have fun. It could still be a fun time, but right now is all I'm saying. I'm not super excited, but who knows? Maybe my expectations will be blown out the water. Set the bar low so it can be exceeded. Anyways, peace out, guys.